The film starts at a lavish high school party for students of Rose Hill. Hosting the event is the most popular girl in school, Drea Torres, accompanied by her clique that includes her best friend Tara, Megan, Montana, and Elliot. After the school's Instagram, which Allegra makes a snide comment about her, Drea makes an announcement to the party that Allegra has decided to donate all her outfits to Goodwill, forcing her into a corner. Drea is joined by her equally popular boyfriend Max Broussard. After they sneak away to make out, Max shows Drea a video about her for Teen Vogue that he wants to submit for publicity. Drea turns it down, saying that's not who she sees herself as. Later at home, Drea records a video of herself undressing and touching herself, which she sends to Max. He then gets a devious look on his face. The next day at school, all the other students stare at Drea. Tara shows her the video that she sent Max has gone viral. She finds Max, who is pretending to be on the phone with his lawyer. Drea confronts him over it, but he denies it, so Drea punches him square in the face. She is sent to the school's headmaster, who puts her on behavioral probation and community service, and also warns her that her scholarship will be revoked if she confronts Max again. Drea also falls out with her friend group because they believe Max didn't leak the tape. Over the summer, Drea spends her time alone now that she's dumped Max and fell out with her clique. She is at a tennis camp when she hears a snotty girl named Erica Norman commenting on how it was she who spread the video around from an unnamed source. Drea is met by another girl, Eleanor Levitin, who is joining Rose Hill in the fall, and who brings up how Erica spread the video. Drea plants cocaine in Erica's belongings and gets her banned from tennis club, causing Erica to yell and scream as she's dragged away. Drea's car won't start, so Eleanor offers to give her a ride home. Eleanor tells Drea about herself and how another girl at Rose Hill, Carissa Jones, was the person that Eleanor came out to when they were younger. But Carissa apparently told everyone that Eleanor had held her down and tried to kiss her, causing Eleanor to be labeled a predator. The girls then grab a bite to eat. The school year begins anew, with Drea now being an outcast, and Tara has begun dating Max. Eleanor meets a girl named Gabby, who gives her a little tour of the school, where she sees Carissa once again. The students then gather for an assembly where Max announces that he is starting a club for cisgender heterosexual men to support women, a transparent attempt at deflecting negative attention from him over the tape getting leaked. Drea and Eleanor meet in the bathroom, both angry over seeing their tormentors continuing to thrive. Drea then comes up with an idea for the two of them to go after each other's bullies, with Eleanor taking Max down while Drea goes after Carissa. Eleanor is hesitant at first but then jumps on board the idea. Drea begins by giving Eleanor a makeover to make her look popular so she can infiltrate Drea's old friend group and find dirt on Max. Meanwhile, Drea starts to join the school's farm club that Carissa runs. While Eleanor quickly gets Max's attention, Drea finds it harder to connect with Carissa since she had previously made fun of the farm and considered it beneath her. So Carissa has Drea work with another member, Russ. Eleanor gets invited to a party at Max's house, where she meets his friends and finds out that Gabby is his sister. At the same time, Drea goes to the beach to try and hang out with Russ and Carissa, but she uses an opportunity when Carissa isn't looking to steal the keys to a shed in the farm. While Eleanor tries to get dirt on Max, she hides in his bedroom as she hears him and Tara coming in to hook up, but Tara leaves when Max says something crude about Drea. Max catches Eleanor but doesn't assume anything and simply goes outside to talk with her. Drea and Eleanor sneak into the farm and open the shed, where they find that Carissa is growing a ton of magic mushrooms and weed. They steal the mushrooms for the upcoming senior ring ceremony dinner, which Carissa caters to offer vegan alternatives. During the event, Drea puts the mushrooms in Carissa's stew, which everyone eats and begins to trip out from. In the ensuing chaos, Eleanor steals Max's phone, and the headmaster finds Carissa's drug stash. causing her to get expelled. Drea later spends time with Russ in an art studio that he works in, where they mess around with the paint before they end up kissing and cleaning themselves up. The girls then go through Max's phone and find that not only has he been cheating on Tara with Allegra, but he has been hooking up with almost every girl in school, going back years to when he was still with Drea. During another assembly, the girls send out Max's texts to everyone in school. However, Tara and her friends help spin the story around into her and Max having an open polyamorous relationship to protect his reputation and allow all the other students to think they have a shot with him. Drea meets with the headmaster again, who tells her that her application to Yale has been rejected since her grades have slipped and she has been slacking in extracurriculars. And someone also notified the admissions board about her hitting Max. Drea becomes more obsessed with bringing Max down and pressures Eleanor to do so. Meanwhile, Eleanor begins a romantic relationship with Gabi, and they share their first kiss. Eleanor goes home to discover that Max and the others have thrown her a surprise birthday party. While she is elated and has a good time, Drea shows up and berates Eleanor for not sticking to their plan. They have an argument where Drea says she didn't remember it was Eleanor's birthday and probably wouldn't have cared if they weren't in on this plan. Eleanor then says that she doesn't believe Max leaked the tape, which Gabi overhears. Drea leaves, and Gabi confronts Eleanor, saying that she does believe Max leaked it, and she breaks up with Eleanor for becoming a different person. Drea learns that someone pulled out her spark plug the day she met Eleanor at tennis club. So she goes to Rehabilitation Center, where she finds Erica, who actually did develop a cocaine problem, and passive-aggressively confronts Drea. Drea is there to meet with Carissa and talk to her about Eleanor. After Drea explains herself to Carissa, the truth comes out it was Drea all along that started the rumor about Eleanor holding her down to kiss her, not Carissa. Eleanor was originally known as Nosy Nora Cutler, who they both went to camp with, but Drea has no memory of this. She suddenly realizes that Eleanor set her up from the very beginning, as she didn't just accidentally meet her at tennis camp, and Eleanor sabotaged Drea's car to get close to her. Drea goes home to find Eleanor there, where she comes clean about everything and brags about having the upper hand the whole time. When Drea brings up Carissa, Eleanor states that she and Carissa did like each other, but after Eleanor was outed, Carissa hid her sexuality out of fear. The next step of her plan involves Drea going to the admissions party and try to expose her old friends to do something crazy. And after it gets leaked, it will be traced back to her computer, bringing her down for good. If Drea were to refuse, Eleanor would frame Drea's mother for drug possession. She tells Drea that she also told Russ what she did to Carissa. Drea drives away and calls Russ, inadvertently revealing to him what she did since Eleanor was lying. Drea then gets into a car accident. At the hospital, Eleanor admits she was the one who hit Drea with her car. Russ also visits her and tells Drea she should come clean about what she did to Carissa. While Eleanor does begin to feel a bit of remorse for having messed with Drea, given how close they were becoming, she still plans to carry on her scheme. Drea's old friends then send her messages of sympathy. At school, Drea reconciles with Tara, who admits that she has made many mistakes over the school year. At the admissions party, Drea reveals to the others that Eleanor is Nora after getting a nose job, hence Nosy Nora. Eleanor storms out, where the girls have a fight, and admit that their revenge plotting has made them miserable, and that they really do care about each other as friends. Max then comes out with a slow clap and taunts the two for their schemes, ripping into Drea by saying she is just as manipulative and terrible as he is. And he says he really did leak the tape because she rejected his Teen Vogue video. He leaves, but Eleanor reveals that she had been recording him the whole time. The girls then broadcast Max's confession to the whole party, causing his friends to turn on him, Tara to break up with him, and the entire school to hate him. Drea meets with the headmaster, who says Max has been expelled and a spot at Yale has opened up, but Drea chooses not to go. She then joins Eleanor, and the two go for a drive, now being the best of friends. During the credits, Drea reconciles with Russ after telling him she confessed about what she did to Carissa, while Eleanor gets back together with Gabi. Max is also seen at a support group for other toxic men. Make sure you subscribe and turn on notification so you can watch more videos like this. Thanks for watching.